Ladies and gentlemen, 'twas the night before Christmas. By me, the American tree, Dusty Rhodes, baby. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the bunkhouse, not a creature was stirring, not even a little bitty mouse. All them stockings they was hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Rick soon would be there. All them children was all nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of the boogie-woogie man dancing in their heads. And sweet Sci-Fi in her kerchief, and me in my Miller High Life cap, we just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When I let alone, there arose such a crisis. I sprang up out of my bed to see what was causing all this. Away to the window I flew like a flash, just threw open the shutter, the sash, and all them things, Daddy. What to my wondering eyes should appear? A big stretch limo and 8 tiny reindeers, with a styling, profiling driver so lively and quick, I knew in a minute, it must be St. Rick. More rapid than Thunderbolt Patterson, his wrestlers they came, and he whistled and he shouted, they called him by name, Daddy. Oh, now Ricky, now Robert, now On and Tully, on Hawk, on Animal, on Caudle and Shivani. Daddy. Oh, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now chop away, chop away, chop away all. Jack. As dry walk behind us before them yellow dogs fly. When they meet with Nikita, they mount to the sky. So up to the Harmony, the horsemen they flew, with a sleigh full of plunder, and St. Rick too. And then in a twinkling I heard on that roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head and I was turning around. Down the chimney old St. Rick came in a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, but his clothes, they wasn't tarnished, 'cause he was rich. A bucket of spilt liquor he flung over his back, and he looked like himself had just bought a brand new Cadillac. Oh, his rings, how they twinkled. His girlfriends, how merry. On and Tully had new Rolexes, and so did JJ and Barry. Oh, his droll little mouth, it was drawn up like a bow. It made me want to give him the bionic elbow. He had a big old nose on his face and a belt around his belly welly. Oh, and he shook when he laughed like 605 on the superstation on the telly. He called me chubby and plump, a beat-up, crooked-leg old elf. And I got funky like a monkey, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head, but soon gave me to know I had something to dread. The horsemen spoke not a word, but went straight to their work. They were beating and kicking my gluteus maximum into the dirt, and laying 4 fingers upside his big old nose, gave a nod to the limo heroes. He put me in the figure 4 and gave me hard times. And to the Marriott they flew before it was closing time. But I heard him exclaim as it drove out of sight, I heard him exclaim. He was exclaiming, Betty. As he was beating. The horseman was beating me down, Daddy. The horseman was beating me down. But I heard him exclaim as it drove out of sight, "Roo! By God, Dolph!" Ladies around the world, My heart ain't the only thing that's gonna grow 3 sizes tonight. Crystal, Frosty the Snowman's wife, you're never gonna get in line. Some people call me Kris Kringle, but around here the ladies call me the all-night toy maker. Today may be Jesus' birthday, but tonight, ladies, you're gonna be saying, oh my God. I'm gonna take you back to my workshop. But it's not at the North Pole. It's at Space Mountain. Woo!